everyone, welcome back to our channel Trailhead Ranger NJ, and today we will be doing this project, that is transform SQL queries to SOQL queries in a Lightning app. So in this we will compare some of SQL queries to SOQL and what differences among them, and also we will dig deeper into SOQL queries, its benefit, or how shall we use it. So let's get started with its first unit, that is set up your Trailhead playground. In this we are setting up our Trailhead playground, and then we will be installing this package. So I hope you know how to set up your playground. If not, you can just click on this three dot if your playground is not already created. Then you can click on create playground, and it will take some time, but it will be created, and then you can select that playground and click on launch button. So I have my playground already here. I will be clicking on launch button, and then I will go here, and it is asking me to install a package with this ID. So I'll copy this ID and then go over in my Trailhead playground, then select install a package. Then I'll paste the ID, then click on install, and we need to install it for admins only. It is giving us option for if we wanted to install for admins, for all users, or for specific profile. So let's install for admin only, and we will install it, and let's wait. It will take a few minutes, and then we can go back to our unit and check our challenge. As you can see, the app name is Books for Everyone MP, and if you go to the unit, you will see in this package it will be consisting of all these objects, that is home, books, author, recommendations, data import, and all this. And we can check in the schema builder if these objects are there or not, and how they are linked. So it is completed. We'll click on done. Then let's check our challenge. Okay, let me refresh the page once, and let me verify the step again. Okay, so it might not have imported the collection. Let's go to schema builder once to check if we do have this object or not. We'll go to schema builder, and then we will click on clear all, and we will select only our object, that is author, book, and next one is recommendation. Okay, so let's see where this is coming up. Yeah, so you can see we do have book object, and we were getting error as records are not there. Okay, let's re-verify it, because it is not asking us to create any record. Okay, let's open this app as well. It should have all these five. Okay, we need to do this step, that is data import. Okay, so we have missed this. If you have opened this app, then go to data import, and then we need to click on initialize sample data. We'll select OK. Okay, so records are imported. If we will go to books and click on all, we should have all the books imported. Let's try to check our challenge once again. So it is not finding the records once again. Let's see what we are missing over here. We'll go back to our org and we'll try this data import again. So authors are here, recommendations are not here as well. It was saying that we should have 5 tabs. Yes, we click on data import. It is saying that 5 books are imported and 5 recommendations as well. But now it is imported recommendations as well. So let's check the step. This unit is completed. Let's move on to the next step. In this we were missing to follow all steps properly, that is we missed the data import step. So it's important to go through each and every step and complete it properly. Now it is asking us to open developer console and then create a new lightning component with this name. So we will go to our org, we'll click this gear icon, open developer console. I'll move it here, then file, new, lightning component, name, and section it wants us to select lightning page. We want it to enable for lightning page only, so we'll submit, and then we need to copy paste this and we'll save this. Now we need to create an apex class. File, new, apex class. Now we need to copy paste this. In our other unit, if you want to understand any code, we shall do that in our other units, that is particularly which are particularly related to apex or lightning. So let me know in the comment section if you want me to cover that. So now they want us to there is a SQL query, that is select b.id and b.name then b.description from book B. In this we are returning a list of book object, and we need to write yes, so it is not returning anything because we have this, so it is giving us an error. So we will return this query with this, that is it is SOQL query. I'll this, and we have that is return ID, name and description of book. We will save this and it is saved now without an error. So if we want to understand that what is the difference between SQL and SOQL, so SQL support DML and transaction control as well along with select statement, but in SOQL we can only support select statements. In SQL we can include all columns by giving select asterisk, but it is not supported in SOQL. We need to give the fields which we want to extract. Then SQL supports joins as well, that is using left, right, inner or outer syntax. But in SOQL we do have relationship queries, that is if we want to retrieve data from of child object from parent object related to parent object, and vice versa, that is if we want to extract the parent data from child query, that we can do. In SQL we do not support dot notation, but in SOQL we do that. If we want to access the child objects any field, then we can use the dot notation as well. And SQL is not governed by limits, but SOQL do uh, governed by limits, that is governor limits, heap, return rows, it is tracked. Now we want to update the lightning component, that is this, so we'll copy paste this to our lightning component. We'll save this, it is saved. And now we will go to the controller and we'll copy paste this to its JavaScript file. So you can see here we do have this controller. Select this and copy paste this. It is saved. Now we will navigate to our app, and then in our home page we will edit it. It is here. We'll click on edit page, and we'll drag our component from here. Let's place it. Is there any location they have specifically mentioned on top itself? So we'll paste it here, then save, activate it, assign as or default, save. So let's go back to the home page to check how it looks. So it is giving us titles and description in this manner, that is in table manner. So let's check our step. So if you want any deep understanding of this code, please do let me know. I understand that some of you might not have any idea what this code is doing and how it is working. So briefly, if I'll say, it is we are using Aura component or a lightning component, and using which we are creating a table, and then from apex class first we are fetching the data from books object, and then passing this data to the lightning component to display it in the table. So now we have come to our next unit, that is display books with their authors. So in this we are first understanding how the relationship query works. So we have our apex class open, and they want us to update, add this. So let's add this query. I'll try to make you understand this side by side. Okay, so here first we were getting only books, now we are getting books and authors. Um, so from SQL perspective, this is the query, that is get its name, then the book's author's name, book's name, book description from author, and then link it with the book on author, where author equals to book's author equals to author's name. But in SQL we will write it like this, that is get the name, description, and author's name from book. Underscore underscore r represent, that is related author. uh, we checked that we do have three author in our or, but whatever book we are fetching, it will fetch only the author which is related to that book, that is book's author. So we will copy paste this query to here. um, we'll save this, and now we need to go to the table. So we are updating table as well. If you see here, they have added the column author, and then we are displaying the author's name as well. So I'll just copy paste this. Okay, okay, so only it needs to be replaced from here to here, then we'll save. And in JavaScript also we need to update it. We'll update it this, because now we are using our component as books and author. If I will refresh this, it should show us the author column as well with author detail. So these two books doesn't have any author, and whoever the author is linked with this particular book is displaying here. So let's check. We have completed this unit as well. Let's move on to the next, that is get book ratings. Now we might be displaying the ratings as well. So that's how the SQL query looks like, where book ID is not equals to null, that is where book is present. Get the book, its recommendation, recommendation names, recommendation review, its grade, and book name. But in SQL we will say that get name, review, rating, and book related book name from recommendation, where book is not equals to null, where book is always present, it means. So we will add this method to our apex class again to get the data. We'll save it. Let's move on. Then we are adding the column as well. Now we are creating a new lightning component. So new lightning component, again it should be lightning page, then open, copy, and paste. We'll save this. Then it's JavaScript is the one which links our Apex class to this lightning component. We have saved it. Now we will add this component as well to our page. So we will click on edit page, and then book recommendation. I'll add it here to have it compare, or let's do it here. Let's save, then we'll go back. Now you can see we have the book name, its rating, and whatever the review given by any reader. So let's go back and verify its step. So in this we are just checking how the SOQL queries work. Let's try. If you are beginner, please not try to focus on any lightning component code or apex class. Just focus on that how the queries are fetching or working similar to SQL. Just notice the difference and how it is working in respect to Salesforce. So now in this unit we do have get books with missing author data. So if you remember, we do have two books which does not have any author, so that is it does not have any author data. So we do have SQL query, like we will get the name, description, and book, where author is null, where author is not present. In SOQL also we'll say the same, just we use this equal operator. So we'll copy paste this in our apex class from where we are getting all the data. Then we'll save this, and now we'll create another new component, uh, eligible for lightning page. We'll save this lightning page, and then let's come here and copy paste it. We'll save this. I hope I'm not going too fast because everything is already present in the trailhead, but if I am, please slow down the speed and check the content, and if not, please do let me know in the comment section whatever doubt or problem you are facing. We'll paste the JS code as well. See here we are fetching this particular method. We have saved it. Now again we are going to edit the page and fetch its components. So we do have book, missing author. Let's place it here. We have only one column in this, name the book name, which does not have any author. So these two books here, so we are getting the correct data. So let's verify it. So now we are near to complete this Trailhead project. We do have last unit, that is add author data to your book ratings component. So for this we want author name to display it on the recommendation table. So we will just add the author name as well. So we will modify this query. That is, earlier we were getting the name, review, rating and book name, but now we will get the name, review, rating, book name and book's author name. So if you see books author's name, where book is not equals to null, so we'll update this query. We'll go to developer console and then our apex class. This one is our query, so I'll just update the return statement. We'll save this, and then for this component we don't need to add the column, so I'll open its component. We'll save this. So we have added the book author name and given its label as author. We have saved it, and now let's refresh the page. In this we should have in the second component author name. If you want we can modify, let's check this step first, but we can modify it as well. That is, if we do not want to display any table or here these two books because it does not have author, so it is not looking good, or we can do it in two manner, or if we want to display it only these two books because it is having rating 5. So let's check. We'll go to our apex class. We'll modify this where book is not equals to null and book author name is not equals to null. We'll save it and we'll refresh it. It should not show us these first two books, so it's disappeared. But if we want to add one more check, that is rating should be equals to 5, then we will give rating underscore c equals to 5. We'll save this. So table should come up as blank because there is no book which does not have any author and also having rating of 5. So let's remove this. So after removing this, that is book is not equals to null and rating is equals to 5, we should have first two books. We'll refresh this and we are getting our first two books which is having rating of 5. So that's how these SOQL queries are working. And if you see that we are using field names over here, underscore underscore r is for relationship queries, otherwise you will be using underscore underscore c only for custom fields. So that's how we are doing, and we have completed this project, that is transform SQL queries to SOQL queries in a Lightning app. I hope you understand. If you do have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Stay tuned.